The Earth's oceans cover more than 70% of our planet's surface, yet they remain one of the least explored and understood environments. While we know much about the land and the skies, the deep ocean is a vast, mysterious world that is shrouded in darkness, extreme pressure, and extreme cold. Despite covering such a large portion of the Earth, we've explored only about 5% of the ocean's depths, leaving the vast majority of the underwater world completely unknown. Today, we're diving deep into the mysteries of the ocean, from the strange and bizarre creatures that call it home to the cutting-edge technology used to explore its depths. So, let's take a closer look at what lies beneath. The ocean zones, dividing the depths. To begin understanding the deep ocean, we need to first break it down into distinct zones. The ocean is divided into different layers based on depth, light availability, and the environmental conditions that change as you go deeper. The first zone is the epipelagic zone, or the sunlight zone, which stretches from the surface down to about 200 meters. This is the zone where most marine life can be found, as sunlight is still able to penetrate the water, providing the energy needed for photosynthesis. Here, you'll find the coral reefs, schools of fish, and larger predators like sharks, dolphins, and whales. It's a lively, colorful part of the ocean that most people are familiar with. Next is the mesopelagic zone, also known as the twilight zone. It stretches from about 200 meters to around 1,000 meters. As you descend into this zone, the sunlight gradually fades, and the creatures living here must adapt to darker, colder waters. Many of the organisms in this zone have evolved bioluminescence, or the ability to produce their own light, to attract prey or communicate with one another. Beneath that, we reach the bathypelagic zone, or the midnight zone. Here, light from the surface is completely absent, and the pressure is immense. This part of the ocean is almost entirely pitch black, and only the hardiest creatures can survive in these extreme conditions. Organisms here tend to be much larger and more unique, often having special adaptations that allow them to withstand the crushing pressures and the freezing temperatures. Finally, we come to the hadal-pelagic zone, which begins at depths of around 6,000 meters and extends down to the bottom of the ocean. This is where the most extreme environments are found, such as the Mariana Trench, the deepest part of the world's oceans. It's in this zone that you'll find the most unique and bizarre creatures, many of which remain completely unknown to science. The mysterious creatures of the deep. Now, let's talk about the incredible creatures that live in the deep ocean. These are organisms that have adapted to survive in an environment where light, heat, and food are scarce, and the pressure is so intense that it can crush almost anything. Some of the most fascinating and bizarre animals on Earth live here, many of which seem almost otherworldly. Take, for example, the anglerfish. This deep-sea predator has a glowing lure that it uses to attract prey in the pitch-black depths of the ocean. The lure, which is actually a bioluminescent organ, dangles from the fish's head and emits light, making it easier for the anglerfish to catch smaller creatures like shrimp, fish, and other organisms. This ability to produce light in such a dark environment is just one of the many fascinating adaptations of deep-sea creatures. Another example is the giant squid, a creature that has captured the imagination of humans for centuries. These elusive animals can grow up to 40 feet long, with eyes the size of dinner plates, some of the largest eyes in the animal kingdom. Though rarely seen, giant squids are believed to be one of the most dominant predators in the deep ocean. Their sheer size and unique hunting strategies make them one of the most fascinating creatures in the deep sea. And then there's the vampire squid. Despite its spooky name, this creature is neither a squid nor a vampire, but is a unique species that lives in oxygen-poor waters. The vampire squid has bioluminescent organs that can light up the darkness, and it feeds by catching plankton and other small organisms. Its deep red color and cloak-like appearance make it one of the most mysterious creatures in the deep ocean. But perhaps the most bizarre creatures live around hydrothermal vents, which are found at the bottom of the ocean near tectonic plate boundaries. These vents spew out hot, mineral-rich water, providing a source of energy for an entire ecosystem of creatures. These ecosystems don't rely on sunlight, which is the primary energy source for most life on Earth, but instead on chemicals like hydrogen sulfide. This means that life around hydrothermal vents is fundamentally different from life on the surface. Organisms like tube worms and vent crabs thrive in these extreme environments, feeding off the chemicals spewing from the vents. These species have evolved unique abilities to survive in a place where most other life forms would perish, showcasing the adaptability of life in the deep ocean. The deep ocean's role in Earth's climate. The deep ocean also plays a critical role in regulating Earth's climate. The ocean absorbs and stores large amounts of heat and carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. In fact, the deep ocean is one of the largest carbon sinks on the planet, helping to regulate the levels of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. As the climate warms, scientists are concerned about the ability of the ocean to continue absorbing carbon. Rising temperatures may affect the deep ocean's ability to store carbon, which could accelerate the process of global warming. The study of ocean currents, the movement of water, and the role of deep-sea ecosystems in this process is crucial for understanding the future of our planet's climate. In addition to carbon, the deep ocean also plays a key role in the global water cycle, helping to regulate temperatures and distribute heat around the planet. Understanding the deep ocean's role in these processes is critical for predicting how the Earth will respond to climate change. Challenges of exploring the deep ocean. Despite the deep ocean's importance, it remains largely unexplored. The challenges of exploring the deep ocean are immense. The extreme pressure, freezing temperatures, and lack of light make it a hostile environment for humans and machines. However, advancements in technology are opening up new possibilities for exploration. One of the most significant breakthroughs has been the development of remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, and autonomous underwater vehicles, AUVs. These machines are designed to withstand the extreme pressures of the deep ocean and are equipped with high-resolution cameras and sensors to explore underwater ecosystems. In recent years, we've seen remarkable footage of deep-sea creatures and ecosystems that were previously unknown to science, helping researchers make new discoveries about life at the bottom of the ocean. One of the most famous deep-sea explorations occurred in 2012, when filmmaker James Cameron made a solo journey to the bottom of the Mariana Trench in his specially designed submersible, the Deep Sea Challenger. He descended more than 35,000 feet to the deepest point on Earth, marking a significant milestone in our understanding of the ocean's depths. As technology continues to improve, scientists hope to explore more of the ocean's depths and discover new species, ecosystems, and phenomena. With each new discovery, we come closer to understanding the profound mysteries of the deep ocean. Protecting the deep ocean. As we learn more about the deep ocean, it's important to remember that it faces numerous threats from human activity. Pollution, especially plastic waste, has found its way to the deepest parts of the ocean, and deep-sea creatures are now ingesting microplastics, which can have serious consequences for ecosystems. Overfishing and the exploitation of ocean resources also threaten the delicate balance of life in the deep ocean. To protect the deep ocean and its inhabitants, it's crucial that we take action to reduce pollution, regulate fishing practices, and protect these fragile ecosystems from further damage. By advancing scientific research, we can not only learn more about the ocean, but also ensure its preservation for future generations. In conclusion, the deep ocean is one of the most mysterious and unexplored places on Earth. Despite its vastness, much of it remains hidden from view, with countless discoveries yet to be made. From the strange creatures living in extreme environments to the crucial role the ocean plays in regulating our planet's climate, the deep ocean is an essential part of life on Earth. As technology advances and our understanding of the deep ocean grows, we continue to unlock its secrets, revealing a world teeming with life and waiting to be explored. The ocean is far from an empty void. It's a vibrant, dynamic ecosystem that shapes life on Earth in ways we're only beginning to understand.